All right, guys. So, we are we're streaming. Oh, I'm streaming again. Um, and as you probably saw by the title, we're looking at scary videos again. So, yeah, I'm going to. Here's the video. So, the guy Bizarre Bub. I watch his videos all the time. They're so good. Shout out to you. I don't know if I'm popular enough to give shout outs, but Scary Comp version 111 or 111. Let's see.
Alarm starts to go off. Sisters are alone at home, hiding inside a room when their house alarm starts to go off.
I'm recording. Okay.
Do you hear that?
As it seems, someone had entered their home. Their security camera shows the front door open, suggesting that someone did in fact break inside.
Whoa.
But what's strange about this is that when they replay the moment the door opens, no one is seen.
Whoa!
It just seemingly opens up all on its own. Now at this moment, the two sisters didn't see how the door opened up. They just saw that the door was wide open, and it doesn't help that they just heard a police siren outside their house.
Dude,
But
that's
as if the
crazy.
situation couldn't escalate anymore, this happens.
Oh, what is it?
Ooh. Oh, smart. Wait, is that smart? Dude, how hard is it to open a window? Whoa! Dude, that's scary. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do this. There we go. Dude, that's horrifying. Security cam. Whoa, that scared me. Oh, it was just a room. Wait, no, a Roomba can't.
Clear.
Clear. Roombas can't open doors, right? Can Roombas open doors? Probably not. Dude, why is my bass so high? Holy crap. Oh, it's just a centrifuger. Whoa! Dude. I nah. Oi. Oi. No. That's no. Dude. Yo, it's going faster. Dude, what the heck? Dude. Alright, it clearly senses something. Because why would it be switching between those two views? The ceiling. I don't like how slow it's moving. It's creepy. It's so creepy.
Clear.
Oh! Oh my gosh. Okay. I know it was just the camera, but it sounded like an elderly woman saying, "Come here," for a second. Like, hold on, wait, listen. Wait, listen.
Clear.
Oh, never mind. I guess my ears are just broken. Dude, it clearly senses something. But, like, that's horrifying. It's so creepy, dude. Oh, wait a second. Wait. Was I the only one that saw that? Wait a second. Oh, okay, no. That was just pixelated. It's so
As
creepy.
it seems, another presence had been inside the home, though not the kind they were expecting. Both sisters initially thought a person had broken in, but upon watching the footage and seeing the small, shadowy figure dashing past the camera, they knew that this was something else. Whatever this was doesn't appear to have any discernible features, and it doesn't help that it moves exceedingly fast before disappearing out of nowhere.
Yeah,
The
that's
fact
not...
that it just moved so quickly,
Yeah.
but then like the motion capture camera didn't see that shape, and like when it was
how
tracked.
could
Even the camera seems to have trouble identifying the figure. There's moments when it passes by and no visual tracker appears around it. But then strangely, at times, the green box appears in a dark room as though something was being detected. Never before has the camera done this until tonight when the door opened by itself.
Front door opening on its own.
Yeah.
That's closed. We closed that door.
And I mean, this house is like brand new. Like it's not old or like anything.
Yeah.
Considering that all this activity was preceded by the door opening, they believe something paranormal had forced its way in. Which makes you wonder about the video from early on.
Dude, it's so
Could it be that something supernatural had opened the bedroom door at the beginning of this video?
Okay, one thing that I'm noticing, look at how many guitars they have. Like, that's crazy. I want one of those guitars. That looks awesome. Specifically this one. This one or this one. These look nice. 1 second.
Or was it simply due to something else?
Alright, I gotta close my door. You know, guys, please subscribe so I can save it for a webcam. I would really like to have a webcam someday.
After watching the footage, it's hard to say what exactly occurred. Just what exactly was the camera picking up that
Oh
night?
my gosh, it's so creepy.
As always, let me know your thoughts on this one.
Where's some of the comments saying? What the? No comments? Okay.
On a Wednesday night, a team of paramedics arrive at a house to assist a man with severe schizophrenia. According to the man, he couldn't leave his room because someone was standing at his door.
What?
They're not gonna let me go past it. They're not gonna let me go past it. Somebody's there.
We're right here,
I'm
right?
telling you, somebody's at the door and they're not gonna let me go past it.
They wearing? What are they wearing?
They're wearing blue. But
Good,
someone's
good.
there and they're not gonna let me go past it.
Whoa,
Someone's at
whoa,
the
whoa,
door.
whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, rewind.
Good,
Someone's
good.
there and they're not gonna let me go past it.
Okay, that should set the paramedics off.
Someone's at the door.
I need you to sit up, okay? Can you do that? Listen, there's no need to apologize. Whatever makes you comfortable, okay?
Thank
We're
you.
here for you. Okay? All right? Is that okay? That it?
You know, why are doors like some of the most creepy things ever? Sometimes they make horrifying sounds. They're the entrance for every horror movie. You might think I'm an idiot for saying that, but I don't know. Doors are like one of the creepiest things ever. I gotta turn my LED lights on. Perfect. Have it on red, scary mode.
Is that it? Are you okay?
Okay.
While claiming to see someone standing at his door, a clock falls without warning.
So
Now, the
creepy.
possibility of this being a coincidence isn't entirely ruled out, but when you consider the fact that the clock was securely mounted on the wall, well, things get very strange. Now, aside from the clock falling, there's something else in this video that was recorded, and it has to do with this doorway. 23-year-old Cass, the man undergoing psychosis, is a diagnosed schizophrenic who in a short video says this.
Schizophrenia, you probably are not crazy. We're not crazy. People that have schizophrenia are normal people. My most common hallucination is seeing a shadow figure in doorways, like in any doorway. So think of any doorway in your house. My therapist and I do something called visualization dismissal. So I open and close the door repeatedly, and that kind of like scrubs away the shadow figure.
Although he wasn't seeing a shadow figure this time, he was seeing a man. And this man just so happens to be the same thing that his girlfriend saw 2 years ago in their old home. Keep in mind that Cass's girlfriend doesn't have schizophrenia or any condition that causes her to see things that aren't there.
Wait, that's her, right? That's not a...
What's wrong? What? What?
Whoa. That was a brutal scream. That's a brutal scream.
What? What?
That's
There's
horrifying.
nothing in there. What?
Her description of what she saw was eerily similar to Cass's depiction of the man. Now, because of this angle, we can't see what it is that she saw, but thankfully, there's another camera in this house that might have recorded evidence of the so-called man. Over on Cass's channel, you'll find many videos where he documents his schizophrenic episodes. Thanks to his GoPro, he can easily record moments of extreme psychosis by simply pressing a button.
What I do is, if the hallucination's like really strong and I am not even like making sense out of reality, I use this. And basically I point it at the door frame or whatever I'm seeing and look at the screen. And if what I'm seeing in the door frame isn't on the GoPro screen, it's not real. Helps me calm down.
That's cool.
I'm doing
That's actually a really good idea.
really bad right now.
Or you know what you could do? You could just like pull out your phone camera. That'd probably be easier, because you don't have to wear a GoPro all the time. But
Doing really bad right.
Helps me calm down.
I'm doing really bad right now.
However, there's one video on his channel that's completely different from the rest. While talking to an hallucination, he captures this.
You always say the same thing. No. No. Quit it. Stop bringing that up. Stop saying that.
alright, first thing I'm noticing, why is his kitchen so dirty? like what the heck?
You always wait till now to say that. Whoa.
I would scream. I would scream like a little girl. I would poop in my pants, pee in my pants, burp, cry, and sneeze. And probably fart and throw up at the same time. All at the same time. That is so scary. The fact that he didn't just like scream right there is crazy. That does not look like a little gust of wind. That clearly looks like someone taking their hand from like the back of their hand and pushing it.
Alexa, light on.
is he doing? Dude. That's so scary. That's so scary. Holy juice, bro. That is so scary. Oh my gosh. It's rising by itself. That makes no sense. Oh, yeah, I have one viewer. I don't know who that is, but, yeah. Alright. Okay. That's so scary.
Cass couldn't tell if what he was seeing was real.
Dude, but like how is he not like squealing like a little girl? I'd be squealing like a little girl.
So naturally, he walks over to the other curtains to do his usual technique and tries to get rid of this so-called delusion. Apparently, he wasn't just seeing the
There's nothing what is it called? There's nothing hallucination. There's nothing hallucination about that.
curtain moving, but a figure standing behind it. In a panic frenzy, he opens and closes the drape as an attempt to scrub away the figure, but while doing so, the curtain moves again. This was strange considering that he was no longer seeing someone behind it, yet somehow, despite doing his usual technique, something was still happening. But as if that wasn't creepy enough, the whole drape begins to lift upwards. It appears to go up entirely before dropping to the ground. If seeing things in doorways didn't already freak him out, then surely this has. Now to this day, watching this video freaks him out. Seeing this scares him because what he thought was just an hallucination was actually real. This, as a result, makes it harder for him to trust his own perception. It's for this reason that he rarely talks about this incident, but after recording what recently happened, he couldn't help but think of this. So then, might there be some connection between this occurrence and the one from many years ago? Cass believes so. But of course, like all videos, I'll let you come up with your own conclusions.
Dude, I'm not sleeping tonight.
For now, this one remains a mystery.
I'm not sleeping tonight.
Now this next video was submitted to me by Sam J, who's part of the yearbook team at her high school. One afternoon, while a group of senior students were rehearsing for a graduate ceremony that took place last spring, a camera inside the auditorium recorded something that left all students, including staff, terrified.
What you guys will do first is you're gonna take the diploma from me.
It was during a speech rehearsal by the school principal that this was caught. Take a look.
That's okay. We don't want any broken ankles tonight before graduation. So then we're going to talk about individual accomplishments.
Alright, I'm just like looking at this curtain and this doorway repeatedly because I don't know what's gonna happen.
A little bit, and we'll move you off to the side. Before you other stuff starts. That was odd. Just a change in air pressure, or was that a friendly ghost, Mr. Baker?
Mr. Baker. Alright, so in my church youth group building, there is a door in the very back, and whenever somebody walks in, it makes like a really loud squeaking sound. And as soon as anybody hears that, everybody in the class looks back to see who's coming in. But imagine if we all looked back and nobody was there. That'd be so scary.
Thank you, sir. And then, let's see, then we'll talk about STEM.
The principal carries on, paying little attention to what just happened. As he claims, this could have been due to wind pressure. But despite thinking this, it would be what happens next that completely changes his mind. While instructing students on how to move on stage, this is captured.
The programs and how we're trying to grow those, and also maybe a little bit about growing the sports programs as well. And then we'll talk about your individual achievements and how you guys have really taken leadership. Everybody to give us their
Again.
There it goes again.
Yeah. Like one of those where like.
We must have an open door somewhere else in the building, blowing that open. Anyway, so let's get started just the way that we're gonna go. So we'll go John Anderson, we'll do the thing, walk over, and then Cal Connors, thing, come over, then we have. No, that's the right order. So Michael Thompson comes over. That, right. Then we've got Emily Rodriguez. Same thing. And
Whoa.
same thing. And
Dude, that is so unnatural. What the heck? This guy's hat. The way it flies off is so weird. That's funny.
just fly away.
What?
Just fly away. It flew away, did we?
It's at this point that the notion of this being just a wind stops making sense. A cap on one of the students flies off their head. Almost as if someone knocked it off, the hat zips across in a swift and sudden motion before landing close to the exit. The same exit where no one was seen opening the door. Even the principal, who initially thought it was nothing, couldn't make sense of this. According to Sam J., the yearbook member who sent me this clip, he was just as baffled as everyone else. Now after this happened, they proceeded to finish up the rehearsal before leaving an hour later. The next day, Sam takes a video of the exit door and shows that they're not automatic. If they were, then this definitely would have explained the doors opening, but given that they're not, and considering the cap incident, perhaps what occurred here was caused by something unexplainable. If true, then students might not be as sad to leave the school on graduation day, given that it might be haunted. Now that's creepy.
That is creepy.
On December 27 of 2025, a strange video was posted by a veterinary hospital in Madison,
Oh,
Alabama.
I've seen this clip. It's horrifying. Not from this guy. This is a new video. It came out 1 hour ago. But I've seen this clip. It's crazy.
Emma, where apparently something happened that caused all employees to stop in their tracks.
That's weird. Charles?
What occurred during this moment has left everyone spooked. Now this video recording was kept private for 4 years until just a few weeks ago. It was only after receiving many comments asking for this footage that Renee Holt, the owner of this clinic, decided to share it, as she believes her clinic is haunted. From dog kennels that often open on their own in the middle of the night, to office equipment being thrown around with no apparent cause, Renee and her staff have no explanation for these odd occurrences. However,
Wait, did you see what she just did?
and her
Wait,
staff
look.
have no explanation for these odd occurrences. However, there is one theory that
makes me laugh every
occasionally
time.
comes up at work, and it's the belief that all this activity might be due to the dogs who passed away at this clinic. Whether being put down for medical reasons or naturally passing away, they were last alive at this location. But despite their absence, it seems that they're still here, just not physically. One night, while caring for a critically ill cat, this happens.
Gives me chills.
Whatever. Did you out? That's weird. Where is that coming from?
A dog is heard crying somewhere in this clinic, but that's odd because there shouldn't be a dog here at this time. The only other dog inside this clinic is the one in this office. However, they don't howl or make any noise throughout the footage.
Where's that coming from? It's all something's coming from. Yeah.
Okay, so you still want to do banana bags, 15 mils an hour, head of starch, 4 mils an
It's
hour.
coming from over this way.
Alright. Medications, metronidazole, 15 mil BID, IV.
No.
No, she has. Alright, who's going to help me?
It's in the lobby. It's coming from the lobby. No, it's not. Where is that?
So creepy. Alright guys, give me 1 second, I gotta check on something.
What is that? What, phantom dogs?
Alright guys, what did I miss? Just kidding.
Actually, I didn't dump one or throw one in the bin outside or something. I didn't hear anything. You're not hearing that.
3 of us heard it.
I didn't hear it, no. You heard it, right?
I heard it.
It sounded like it was in that room or something. Like it sounded like it was like right on your board.
We're going to play that back.
I didn't even hear anything. Can you
The whole staff searches all around for this dog, but after checking extensively,
Dude.
both inside
I found another one of these like little Jesus figurines on my desk. These things are freaking everywhere.
and outside, they find nothing. The dog was nowhere to be found. Yet still, the cries continue as if desperately wanting to be found. But unfortunately, that
Alright, that's sad, creepy, and yeah. That's sad and creepy at the same time. Like, holy crap.
never happens. With no sight or any trace of this canine, the staff can't help but wonder if what they heard had been a dog they once cared for. Could it be that what they heard was something from the other side?
That's horrifying.
It isn't
though.
certain if that's the case, but it's been 4 years since this happened, and despite capturing other strange things on camera, this one remains unforgettable to the clinic. If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out
Wait, what?
and
That's
include in the
it?
next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com.
Is that it?
That being said, let's get back to the video.
Oh, okay. I was like, that better not be it.
On the night of December 21st, 2025, car enthusiast Tad Gavin was driving down
Okay, we got a we got a dash cam. You know it's gonna be horrifying. It's so creepy too.
an empty access road in a business park that had closed for the night. He was looking for a spot somewhere in this vast, empty office park for the purpose of taking videos of his car and posting them on his page.
Wow.
No one is ever around this
This is a simple dude.
area past operating hours, which can seem a bit creepy. But here, he can rev his engine as loud as he wants without being berated by a neighbor.
You're gonna wake up with the police standing over you.
Gotcha.
Neighbors would often approach Gavin just to scold him, but even after driving elsewhere to avoid problems, he continues to be approached, just not by a neighbor, but by something else.
What the freak? What the freak was that?
What the freak? What the freak was that?
Oh my god!
According to Gavin, he was driving inside a business park located in St. Petersburg, Florida, which is close to where he lives, when he caught sight of a tall figure heading towards his vehicle.
No
The
way.
following is his footage from both his dash cam and interior cam. Take a look.
Wait, did you say cabin?
Cam and interior cam.
Cabin.
Take a look.
His name is Gavin, not Cabin. Where's this tall figure? Where is it? I don't want to see a tall figure.
What the freak? What the freak was that? Oh my god! What the freak was that?
I don't see a tall figure. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, wait. That just looks like a light post. just looks like a lamppost.
What the freak was that? Oh my god! What the
Like, hold on, like,
Oh my god!
like it just looks like one of these things, like right here. That's what it looks like.
Now, it's not just the sudden appearance of a dark figure that's strange on its own.
Yeah, you can see when it goes when it's faster.
Now, it's not just the sudden appearance of a dark
It looks like a lamppost.
figure that's strange on its own, but the details of this incident too, most of which don't make any sense. For one, why would there be anyone out here at night dressed in all black? If their intention was to stay hidden, then sure, that would make sense. But if hiding
It's a lamppost. It's not a figure.
was the goal, then why even approach the vehicle and reveal itself?
Oh, okay. Wait, was that actually it?
What's weirder is that they didn't seem to run towards the car or try to grab the door handle, which throws out the idea of this being an ambush or kidnapping attempt.
Do you see this guy's face? Look at this-
which
look at
throws
this
out
guy's
the
face.
idea of this being an ambush or
He's like,
kidnapping attempt.
oh my
The
gosh.
figure just seemingly passes by with no reaction whatsoever to Gavin's speeding Corvette. He still seemingly
Okay,
passes
wait a
by.
second. Oh,
Without the
no,
idea
that's
of
not
this
a
being an
lamppost. Okay, I'm
ambush
actually
or
an idiot.
kidnapping attempt.
Wait.
The figure just seems
All right, you can see it. Right, I'm an idiot. It ends up here.
seemingly passes by
Alright, that is
with
pretty
no
creepy.
reaction whatsoever to Gavin's speeding Corvette. He still doesn't know who
Corvette.
or even what that was, but one can safely assume that coming back here to find out isn't something he plans to do anytime soon, especially at night.
That's pretty creepy.
Thanks for watching, and I hope you
Aw,
enjoyed.
man.
Also, if you haven't already
Alright.
done so, please subscribe
We're
and
gonna
make
watch
sure
the
to hit
one
the bell
before this.
icon so you don't miss any uploads in the future.
The 110.
Also, be sure to
I haven't
check out
watched
the
this one
official
yet. It's gonna be a first time
this
for
room,
all
but
of us.
so far, no new footage
Oh, I
of
have
anything
watched it,
strange has been captured. Like most videos, this one remains a mystery.
Alright, let's watch this one.
On October 10th of
I've already watched this one,
2023, a toy camera
let's watch
captured.
this one.
On March 18th of 2024, a restaurant waiter begins to panic after noticing something very strange in the video he just took.
Is this just me, or does this kind of look like
Hook.
like? Hold on, wait. Does that like it kind of looks like a head, and then like part of a body right here?
The man in this
Oh, and
video
that's
is known as Dustin Frazier, and while working the night shift all by himself, he decided to record a video for a friend using Snapchat. This is something that he often does, as messaging friends makes him feel less alone when he works by himself. Other employees completely understand, as they themselves don't like being alone at this diner. Like any other night, Dustin records a video for a friend, but as he watches it before sending it over, he immediately starts to freak out. Take a look.
No, because I'm freaking out, guys. So I
This guy's tweaking.
just Snapchatted, my friend, right? And I, like, walked through, and now the alarm's going off. So I walked through.
That
I was
is
walking
very
through
scary.
here, and whenever you get right here, you can see something behind me. And I like watched it. I did like a playback, before I sent it to him, right? And I don't have the insurance, right? But I don't know. I'm just like, I'm gonna have to do something because I don't know. Just like, I feel like I need to go to a doctor, but like I'm constantly just like nauseous, and I don't really know why. Like
I wonder why this guy's nauseous. He's constantly being creeped out by this stupid restaurant. I wonder why he's always nauseous.
I have tried take medicine for it and stuff, but I don't know. It doesn't seem like
I can't imagine why he's nauseous.
And then whenever I go and I'm just like laying down and stuff, like I can.
As if Dustin wasn't already creeped out from working alone, he captures this. Either some
Whoa. Dude.
one,
That is
or already
so
creeped out from
creepy.
working alone. he captures this.
But like, how would you not notice that?
Either someone, or as many
That is so creepy. Oh my gosh.
of you out from working alone, he captures this.
But like, do you see his face? That's a pretty creepy face for that. Like it looks like his head kind of goes like this. But that's a really creepy. It kind of looks like a smiling skull, sort of. That is a very creepy face. Holy crap.
Either someone, or as many viewers believe, something was caught on camera. Although lacking sufficient lighting, the mysterious figure is just barely
Oh man. Sorry, a ticky on.
visible for us to see that it's right there. Looking
Wait,
closely,
wait.
his figure is just barely visible for us to see
That's
that it's
very
right
visible.
there.
What are you talking about?
Looking closely, it appears to be watching Dustin as he unknowingly gets it on camera. However,
If that would be a person, then he would have seen it.
this footage gets even more creepy when listening to the audio.
Seem like it really does anything. And then whenever
I don't hear
anything,
oh yeah, I heard like.
and then
Listening to the audio.
seem like it really does anything.
Yeah, like.
When listening to the audio.
Wait.
Seem like it really does anything.
Yeah.
When listening
Wait,
to the
that's
audio.
so creepy. It goes like. It's like.
Seem like it really does anything.
It's so creepy. That's horrifying.
And then whenever
Despite hearing something, it's hard to make out what's being said. Yet, for Dustin, the whispers alone were enough to convince him.
Alright guys, that is the end of this first stream. This will be like a part 1, I guess. And I'll see you tomorrow for the next part. So, tune in tomorrow.